So we're about to fit the last window. I've been dodging away just fitting them myself so I can get a proper feel for the product and what it's like to work with and get to know it a bit better. So I thought, since it's the last one and I know it a wee bit better, we could fit this one together and get a proper look at them. And you can see this one's actually tied into the back door. We're replacing the back door as well, and we've actually got a big belter, a Palladio door coming for the front next week, so it'll be worth sticking around and getting a look at that. We'll cut around any old mastic and we'll get this plate off down here that's connecting the door and window, and we'll get the window out. So that's the old window, and this is the part of proceedings where everybody becomes a surveyor. But we're going to measure and get the sill cut, and I'm going to tell you, now we know how the system works, why I could have used a wider sill and why I should have used a wider sill. So although this is a relatively small window, it's still a 44mm triple glazed glass unit that's in there. So we're going to take the sash out it anyway. So in here there's a wee pin that we just chop out. Now with some window manufacturers, the frame feels as if it's made out of like tangerines. So when you take the sash out you can have a nightmare actually getting it back in because the frame doesn't want to stay square. These ones are that well reinforced that that frame will sit perfectly how it should be, and you can fit this almost any way the sash pop in, no bother. So we've cut our sill, we've got a wee bit of silicone on here, stop any moisture, any rain getting in, causing any dampness bit down the sides, like so. I'll put a wee bit of foam down the middle as well. That'll just expand nicely onto the profile. Just clip that on and get a wee screw in it to hold it. So next up, it comes with this mounting bracket here that fixes on the top of the profile and is supposed to help accommodate the roller shutter box itself. Like you can see, it fits quite nicely in this profile. Next up is now the guides for the roller shutter, and they come with these wee shoes that help it suit the profile of the sill. So you clip them on, set it on your sill, and you want to mark that flush with the top of the window, and we'll cut that to size. Then you want to come in 30mm for the edge of your profile and put a wee line down there all the way, and this is where you're going to stick the screws in. That'll keep this guide sitting nice and sweet. Then we just take a rail, take the cap off the bottom of it till you're nearly at the bottom and start feeding it on. And then once you clear the last screw, just feed your cap back on and send it all the way home. And that's one done. We'll repeat the process for the other side now. And this is why I said we should have used a wider sill, because this is a piece of profile off the old window, and if we ignore the U channel, the profile on this is 70mm. Our new profiles are 80mm, which is only 10mm of difference, so you're thinking, no big deal. But now we're going to put on this, which is going to take that profile up another 50mm, which means this window will sit further back, which in turn brings our sill further back. So we could be doing well maybe like 200 to bring up that extra 50mm. So I've tried this bracket here, I've even now hung it over the front, and as you can see, the clips on the shutter are still nowhere near it. It's as if this has got to come a mile forward still. I mean, if we look at it here, look, it doesn't even fit. That's hitting here, so you would need to snap this off somehow. But the only way I can see cutting that off is to run it up through a table saw. So what we're going to do in this one is, again, just like the sill, a bead of silicone and some foam. We just need to watch we don't get any on the shutter now. But like everything, there will be a practical solution for that. As I say, it's a universal adapter, so it might not even be designed for use with this system. And then we've got these kind of gang plates that clip in here and they'll screw in. Let's repeat this process on this side. Clip our gang plate in, got a wee screw in it to hold it, and level up our top box. This is the important part. Perfect. Then we've got these wee shorter clips that go onto the side of the profile here, and we've got these longer ones that clip into your roller shutter. That tap is awkward. Oh, shout out to the surveyor.